Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way. She tell me, girl, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way. She tell me, girl, I'm on the way, shit, I'm on the way, yeah. You ain't gotta say shit, she going down, 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 yeah. Say, you ain't gotta say shit, yeah, say, cause I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way. She tell me, girl, I'm on the way, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way. Tell her, girl, I'm on the way, shit, I'm on the way, yeah. Don't no matter where you are, cause I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way, yeah. Had a conversation with shorty, never met before, damn, she looking good. She had a homegirl with her, but conversation led to another one. I'm talking to both like damn, I don't really know who to choose. What's up though? We was all on them trips, we was spending up them chips, pulling up in them whips, late nights we would dip. You know we was rockin', we turned up all night, yeah. Scratches on my back, ain't no cushions action. Every time she around, it's going down, yeah. We all in the hotel room, scratches on my back, man, we on the wall. Neighbors call downstairs like, man, this noise can't take too much more. Give it to me one time, one time. I'm about to beat it up, open the list so I can eat it up, cause I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way, she tell me, girl, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way, she tell me, girl, I'm on the way, shit, I'm on the way, yeah. You ain't gotta say shit, she going down, 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 yeah. So you ain't gotta say shit, yeah. Say, cause I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way, she tell her, girl, I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way, tell her, girl, I'm on the way, shit, I'm on the way, yeah. Don't no matter where you are, cause I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way. Water whipping with the diamonds, goddamn it, you know that she shining. Know that she all on the shit and I was just trying to hit her up with perfect timing. Damn, I know she wanna live again. She was all on the live again. She so live again. Jump up on the pole, do it real quick, make a couple dollars in.
Girl, I know you been wanting this here girl on time. And I know this thing here been all on your mind.
We finna get it in, yeah. This is her favorite song, her and her friend, yeah. Matter of fact, y'all both can go, open that door, y'all can come in, yeah. Me and my niggas, we got 100,000 wrapped in rubber bands, throwing it up. Couple of bitches checking us out, shit. You know we don't give a fuck. I need another one, purple and double cups, shit. I need another one, tell him to pull it up. Cause I'm on the way, yeah. I'm on the way, she tell me, girl, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way, she tell me, girl, I'm on the way, shit, I'm on the way, yeah, you ain't gotta say shit, she going down, 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 yeah, say, you ain't gotta say shit, yeah, say, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way, she tell her, girl, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way, tell her, girl, I'm on the way, shit, I'm on the way, yeah, don't no matter where you are, cause I'm on the way, yeah, I'm on the way, yeah.
Body, pose, everything matching to the petty on her toes. Staring at her plotting how to get her at them clothes. Freaky up in the sheets, and the streets already know. She thick and nasty, was speaking last week. And you that asked me for you to have me, I'll move my addy and change my adby. She calls me daddy, my bestest bag. She the freak I was seeking and keep me weak on the evening. Get no sleep on the weekend, between her knees she be leaking. When we meet ain't no greeting because the best said squeaking. Got me harder than semen, she working hard for my seat. Yeah, you nasty, sweet as hell but still sassy. Been up all night, already past 3. If you in need of a break, just ask me. And I don't mind being aside or even vibe. Get live inside of the ride with you and then rewind the time. I first laying eyes on you and hoping time expires on deep up inside. I'm gonna sit it down, 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 sit it down slow. Feed it for a minute now, minute now, minute now, minute now, whoa. Think of how I wanna hit it now, hit it now, hit it now, hit it now, stroke. Ricky little mama getting silly now. Screaming while she riding, be my favorite sound. I'm gonna sit it down, 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 sit it down slow. Been it for a minute now, minute now, minute now, minute now, whoa. Look at how you wanna hit it now, hit it now, hit it now, hit it now, stroke. Look at little mama getting silly now. Screaming while she riding, be my favorite sound. Slow.
Jada little freak, always wanna go in public dining them up, but she's something like Julie. She had no reflex, top contender, I never reject. She got my respect. I love a chick that got Sarah J hands. Aubrey had to ask, make you cancel them plans. Body of Katrina or Julissa, Elisa, Khadijah, special Lisa. Gave it to Rita before she had to leave her visa. Gina was the opposite of Katie. She was sick. Favorite number up for Haley. Every kid give applause up for Daisy. 3-girl session was enough for Katie. Wanda, Carla, Sexy, Rhonda, Tasha, Jenny, Becky, Legs, Karma, Anna. Smash it, Tay, that's my sponsor. Get your Oscars, role playing serious, patient doctor. Wanna bend it over now into dodging. Have you yelling loud while the speakers knocking.
I'm gonna sit it down, 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 sit it down slow. Feed it for a minute now, minute now, minute now, minute now, whoa. Think of how I wanna hit it now, hit it now, hit it now, hit it now, stroke. Freaky little mama getting silly now. Screaming while she riding, be my favorite sound. Slow.
Welcome to another episode of the Dope Content Podcast. Oh, wait, it's not Halloween. My bad. My bad. It's not Halloween. It's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I did the wrong voiceover. But anyway, Alice, what's good? What's good? Welcome to another special Thanksgiving stream. I'm going to try to keep this one short and sweet. I just want to talk a little sports. Some things I've been hearing on ESPN and Fox Sports that's been getting on my nerves about the Cowboys and Amari Cooper. So I want to straighten some things out. Happy Thanksgiving to you too as well, Alice. Shout out to everybody that's here on Twitch Live. Shout out to everybody that's watching on dopecontent.com right now. And shout out to the ones who will watch the replay of this on YouTube. Much love to y'all. Also, shout out to Rogue Energy for sponsoring the stream. Make sure you get your Rogue Energy drink. You know, click the link in the bio or in the chat if you're watching live. Use promo code DOPE. That'll give you discounts on all products. Let me see if my sounds are working today. They didn't work yesterday. And looks like they're still not working. But whatever, man. But once again, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. And we're going to get right into it. So, I'm trying to figure out what I want to start with. Let's go ahead and start off with the game that's on right now. We got the Detroit Lions versus Chicago Bears. Shout out to them. They're playing right now. Detroit is up 7-3 in the second quarter. Rumor has it that Chicago plans on firing their coach. I think it's Matt Nagy. I don't know his name like that. I think it's Matt Nagy. The rumor is they're planning to fire him after today's game, which is like, why would you post that or say that? Why would anybody give that to the media to be like, hey, you can have this Thanksgiving game, but we're gonna fire you right after it? Like, no, don't do that. But the Chicago Bears have been going around saying that's false. We don't know who leaked that story, but it's false. It's not true. It's not true. Okay. Now I'm watching this game. I honestly think Detroit is going to win. Detroit is winless. They 0-9 right now. Chicago is only 3-7. I feel like if Detroit does win, like I predict they will, he might actually get fired now. I'm just saying. And rightfully so. You lose to Detroit, you need to be fired. You had the quarterback situation. Andy Dalton is starting today. Justin Fields didn't work out like you thought it was. I mean, you need an O-line, really. It's really not Justin Fields' fault. I don't know why Allen Robinson is still there. He just chose to stay. I would never understand why he did that. I guess he believed in Justin Fields, but you know, whatever. What's good, D-Well, man? Happy Thanksgiving, man. Appreciate you joining. So yeah, but my prediction is I'm gonna go ahead and get my predictions out the way for this game. My prediction is Detroit does upset Chicago, and even though Chicago said we're not gonna fire the coach, if they lose this game to Detroit, like I think they will, he's gonna get fired. So bye bye Matt Nagy. Happy holidays, I guess. Hopefully you saved up some of that money on that contract and you good to go until you find something else. But it's not looking good. You're down 7-3 right now. Detroit is due for a win. I don't feel bad for Detroit because of how they did Jim Caldwell a couple of years ago when he was taking them to the playoffs and they fired him anyway. So I really don't feel bad for Detroit being as bad as they are and being as bad as they've been since Jim Caldwell left. But hey, I think they win today. Other than that, they won't win no more games this year. And as I say that, Jared Goff, okay, I thought he was going deep. All right. So moving right along, let's get into the game of the day, which is the Cowboys and the Raiders. As you see, it's the battle of the number 4s at quarterback, Derek Carr versus Dak Prescott. It's a lot of people getting on my nerves right now about Dak Prescott. They lose to the Chiefs. And all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh my God, Dak sucks. We should have never paid him $175 million. We should get rid of him. What the hell were you the 7 out of 10 games? Because you was quiet then. They're 7-3, the number 1 offense in the NFL, who had a bad game in Kansas City when Kansas City is hot. Kansas City is the current AFC champions, by the way. They're no slouch. You didn't have Tyron Smith. You didn't have Amari Cooper. You couldn't run the ball because you tried to replace Connor Williams with Connor McGovern, and that just didn't work. Chris Jones had a field day. On the O-line. Like, they couldn't block nobody. But you're mad at Dak because he missed 3 passes. Oh, my God, Dak overthrew Gallup. That could have been a touchdown. Like, Tom Brady ain't never missed a pass before. Like, come on. What a panic at for them. They lost to Washington. Shoot, the Titans just lost to the Texans. I don't see nobody else panicking talking about them, but everybody want to talk about Dak. Dak ain't this, Dak ain't that. If you don't have Dak, you're not even winning the games that you did win. So cut that out. Stop the BS. Dak is a beast. Quarterbacks are allowed to have a bad game here and there. It even happens to Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Aaron Rodgers as well. Go look at week 1 when the Saints destroyed Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Y'all wasn't talking then. Like, stop. Oh my God, Dak sucks. You sound stupid, man. Get out of here, bro. But I'm not here to vent about Dak. I'm here to give you my predictions, and we're going to talk about Amari Cooper, who's going to miss this game, and we're going to talk about CeeDee Lamb, who's also missing this game with a concussion, which that was expected. If he got a concussion Sunday, no way he's playing today on Thursday. So, my predictions for this game, even with Cooper, well, it changed my score now because I had it 38-17 Cowboys. But with Cooper and Lamb being out, I'm going to say 28-17 Cowboys. They might get 31. They might get 30 still. It depends. But, yeah, Buffalo got whooped by Buffalo been losing a couple of games. They all of a sudden not the hot team no more. So everybody's like, oh, it's going to be Buffalo in the AFC. And yeah, they're not even winning their division right now. The Patriots came back and took that. So, yeah. But ain't nobody talking about all that. They just want to talk about Dak. And they call themselves Cowboys fans. And I'm like, how are you a Cowboys fan when you secretly root against the quarterback? Just so you can be like, oh, I told you so. You're not a fan. How you root against your quarterback and call yourself a fan? You're not a fan. So stop that BS. Anybody that root against Dak is not a fan of the Cowboys. If you're a Cowboys fan, you want Dak to be good. And you be like, it was just a bad game. Move on. It's 17 games this year. Cowboys wasn't going to win all of them, bro. Like, everybody had that game against Kansas City as a loss from week 1 to now. Even with Kansas City starting off slow, they on a 5-game winning streak, 4-game winning streak, I believe. It's either 4 or 5. Like, it's still Kansas City, bro. So people stupid, man. But anyway, I say do what, D-Web? Oh, Trayvon get another pick today? Probably. I can see that. But since I had it 38-17 Cowboys, but I think I'm going to drop it to 31-17 Cowboys. I think the loss of Cooper and CeeDee Lamb takes 7 points off the board. So I think it'll be 31-17 Cowboys. That's my prediction. Exactly, Dynamite. Like, Dak, they 7-3. People had us winning 8 or 9 games total when the season started. And they was like, oh, the only reason you're going to make the playoffs is because you're going to win NFC East. They didn't have us being top 3 in the NFC. Like, come on, man. We up here competing for a first round bye. We're 7-3 and about to be 8-3, most likely. Now, if they lose today, then you can start panicking a little bit. But I'm not worried about nothing right now. We got people hurt. No DeMarcus Lawrence, no Randy Gregory. We still haven't gotten Neville Gallimore back. Tyron Smith missed the last 2 games. Like, come on, man. No Coop. No, stop. I ain't worried about them right now. Panda, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming through. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Happy Thanksgiving. So, Amari Cooper is missing this game. This is his 2nd straight game. He caught COVID last Friday. And I understand people want to be mad. Oh, this is the wrong time to catch COVID and all yada yada. And he's unvaccinated. But the way the media is talking, they sound so stupid. So I'm going to play some clips of what they're saying. And I'm going to react to what they're saying to show you how they sound stupid, in my opinion. Let me find the first clip. I think I'm going to start with the first take.
Is the Jerry criticism of Cooper fair, Marcus?
Yeah, it's fair. And listen, it's fair that Amari Cooper don't want to get a vaccine, but he also has to understand that he is hurting and costing his team in a lot of ways. Jerry is in the business of the Dallas Cowboys winning. So that's why he's right. That's what he's focused on. And most of the players on that football team are vaccinated or haven't dealt with a lot of COVID issues, and they've been available. But the Kansas City Chiefs game, you don't have Amari Cooper, you lose more. You have more of a chance of losing that game without him than with him. And as we get closer, as this season progresses, and we start talking about the Dallas Cowboys, it's going to be all hands on deck. And that's what Jerry Jones is saying. Listen, we've had this conversation about Kyrie. We've had this conversation about Aaron Rodgers. We've had this conversation about every player that has the potential to miss games. That is the reality. But it's also, 2 things can be true. It's also the reality that if you are not vaccinated and you contract COVID, you will cost your team a game based on your importance to how they perform. And I truly believe that if Amari Cooper played in the Kansas City, that the Dallas Cowboys would have had a better chance to win the football game. And when we talk about the NFL, and when we talking about sports, we talking about winning and losing. We ain't talking about how you feel, your emotions. We talking about what are you available in order to help us win games. That's the perspective that we're talking about right now. And look, man, this is the reality of where we are right now in society and in sports. But Jerry Jones is a bottom line man, and he understands that the Dallas Cowboys winning equates to success and financial success. And when things are being hampered and taken away from that through his prism, that is being selfish. Now, we can decipher that, and there is an absolute longer conversation about where this conversation should be and where it should go. But Jerry Jones, in this particular case, with Amari Cooper not being available for his football team because he won't get vaccinated, is legit and warranted, because every other team that has unvaccinated players that have a profound impact on how they perform will absolutely cost their team an opportunity to be as good as they can be and potentially win a championship or go deep into the playoffs.
I am shocked that I actually agree with Marcus. As much as I love Marcus, we normally don't see eye to eye. But on the Cowboys,
I say a lot of things that make sense, Kim.
we actually agree. We actually agree on this because Jerry's right. At the end of the day, the reality is unvaccinated players can potentially cost guys money. Because each game you lose.
Y'all make sure y'all listen. I took the echo out. I didn't realize there's an echo in it, so my bad for the first half. But y'all make sure y'all listen to what they're saying about unvaccinated players. Really
Could affect your career. Like, this is a Cowboys team where we talk about the expectations are so high for this Cowboys team. It's not about winning the NFC East. It's not about just getting to the playoffs. It's about this team potentially winning a Super Bowl. So to Marcus's point about we need all hands on deck, like that's every week, I've said on this program before, is a referendum on the state of the star. So for them not to have certain guys. Now, Jerry, I don't want to make it sound like Jerry is mad at Amari Cooper, because when you talk to Cowboys people, they'll say, Jerry, if you listen to that whole interview, Jerry talked about how Amari is a very thoughtful person. He's a very smart young man. He obviously feels a certain way and he's entitled to his opinion. However, Jerry's overarching point was, this is a we thing. You might not want to get the vaccine, except you not getting it then puts the rest of the team at, look at the Jets. I mean, they traded a pick for Joe Flacco only for him to be a close contact and unavailable. Like, this is the state of the NFL, and with a team that has so much at stake, like the Cowboys. Now, I will say, in fairness to Amari, people brought up the fact that he's missing 2 games. It's 2 games in a 4-day span.
Thank you.
Even if he were vaccinated, this is the
he was going to
worst
miss
possible
anyway.
time for Amari Cooper to catch COVID. There's no good time, but really, with the way their schedule is set up,
I'm glad she said
2 games
it.
in 4 days, it'd be tough for any player, vaccinated or not, to suit up for both. But every time, he can stand firm in his beliefs, but every time you're unavailable, you can affect your bottom line. And with so much at stake for these Cowboys, that's a big issue.
Real quick, Marcus, you want to say something real quick before I chime in?
One thing, because I want to point out something that Kim brought up, S.A. Jerry Jones is mad at Amari Cooper. Don't get it twisted, Kim.
Mad.
I spent 8 years in that franchise. I guarantee you, he is pissed off about Amari Cooper not being able to play. That's all I wanted to say, S.A.
Okay.
He can be nice and structure it a certain way. He is very upset that Amari Cooper is not available.
But
Go ahead, S.A.
yes, okay, that's fair. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this a step further. And I'm going to remind everybody, Colin Kaepernick's situation had nothing to do with a vaccine. Absolutely nothing. But when people wanted to take a knee for the national anthem, Swagoo, you're a former member of the Dallas Cowboys. Kimberly, you've done an exceptional job covering the NFL for decades. You know where I'm about to go. Tell me if I'm wrong. My sources tell me that Jerry Jones called the meeting at that particular moment in time with the team, and he said, this is not about football. This is a business meeting. I want you to understand that there are people here in Texas that patronize our brand and our product. Mm-hmm. And by offending them, you threaten the bottom line. And by threatening my bottom line, you also threaten yours. Is there anything inaccurate that I just said, Kimberly or Marcus Spears? Anything?
Not
Did
at
that
all.
not happen?
Not at all.
It happened, correct?
Absolutely did. Yep.
Now we fast forward. That was about the national anthem and taking a knee. Wasn't about injuries, wasn't about availability, it was about his bottom line. Nothing affects your bottom line more than a player's unavailability. Amari Cooper in March of 2020 signed a 5-year, $100 million deal. $10 million signing bonus up front, $60 million guaranteed.
So what?
And you had to miss a game because you weren't vaccinated? Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube.
Hey, so y'all saw that. I'm not gonna react yet, even though Kim mentioned a point that I was gonna use. But let's get to the next clip, and I might end up stopping this one. But let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Dak Prescott struggled, though, all day as Dallas suffered a 19-9 loss in Kansas City. The Cowboys' passing offense came into the game shorthanded after Amari Cooper got placed on the COVID list this past Friday, and he's reportedly also going to miss Thursday's Thanksgiving matchup, too, which is a sign he is unvaccinated. And after the game, Dak was asked how much it hurt to be without Amari, quote, in part because of a decision he made, and he defended his teammate. Take a listen.
It's unfortunate not having him, but to say the decision he made, I mean, me vaccinated, I can get it and be out 2 games. So let's not try to knock the guy or put the guy down for a personal decision. That's my team, that's my brother. We're going to support him. That's his decision, as I said way back in training camp when you guys asked me this question. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're not having him, but I know he'll come back and be beneficial for us in the late part of the season.
Okay, Skip, but what was your initial reaction when you heard the news Friday?
Yeah, what was your reaction?
This just made me sick, and I immediately tweeted, I am so disappointed in Amari Cooper. I also immediately tweeted that I knew we were in trouble, Dallas Cowboys at Kansas City Chiefs, in trouble without Amari, because this is the game against Patrick Mahomes and company. You need all your firepower on offense, and I believe they went in thinking we have one hand tied behind our back. This is still all new to this Cowboy team. Everybody's saying this is going to be breakthrough year, but you have to go win at Mahomes. And yet they went in, you could just tell they weren't ready to play on offense. Dak misses Michael Gallup on the first throw of the game. Noah Brown, the replacement for Amari Cooper, drops the first big pass on 3rd and 2. And here we went south, and we trailed the whole game. So I understand Dak defending his, as he said, my brother.
Yeah.
And it was predictable that he would do so. But he also said that's his decision, and that's where Dak loses me. It is not Amari Cooper's decision.
Yes, it is.
If you're going to take and make $20 million from Jerry Jones, you have an obligation to this football team to get vaccinated because it gives you a much better chance to win.
All right, let me stop him because Skip will really get on my nerves. He loves bringing up money. Oh, you making such and such $1 million. When Dak lost his brother committed suicide, and Dak said he was dealing with mental health issues himself. Skip was the one, the trash, that got on TV, was like, well, you can't talk about mental health and being weak and this mentally because you are the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. That's all Skip cares about, is being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, wide receiver, whatever. Forget your mental health and everything else. Dak just lost his brother, and Dak said he was dealing with mental health issues, and he got on TV. This guy that you see on this screen, this trash, got on TV. It was like, you can't show weakness as a Cowboys quarterback. What? You making such and such $1 million? So what? So what? Man, Dynamite, look. I'm trying to decide if I want to go off now and just let him finish this clip. But I'll let him finish this clip. Then I'll talk.
If everybody is vaccinated. Right. And this is the ultimate selfish act to me. Aaron Rodgers obviously was also selfish, but lied about being selfish. At least Amari didn't lie, but Amari's off radar. Nobody really watches or cares.
But if you notice, though, Skip, on the sideline, he always had a mask on.
He always did have a mask on. I can't remember if he ever spoke to the media without that mask on. I'm not sure about that. I didn't keep tabs because I didn't care that much. But I'm
But you noticed on the sidelines, he had a mask on.
He had a mask on. So the point is that if you're going to take the $20 million, you owe it to your brothers on the team to get vaccinated, because what happened right on schedule, you test positive for COVID at the worst possible time when they're about to go to Kansas City for that
That hallmark game that Jerry said.
Hallmark victory. It could be season making, and you have to turn around in 3 to 4 days to play at home on Thanksgiving, and you're done for that game. And then you turn around and have to go in 7 more days on a Thursday night to New Orleans, and you could be in some trouble for that game. I don't know about that one, but it is a little dicey. And I thought Jory Epstein did a terrific piece today in USA Today about this. And she made the point that vaccinated players across the league have returned in fewer than 10 days because they have. You can beat the system if you're vaccinated. So maybe Amari could have been available to play against his old team, the Raiders.
Asymptomatic.
Right? Okay, if you have the 2 tests within 24 hours and test negative. But in the end, I'm sorry, I know Amari seems like a nice guy, but this isn't a nice thing that he did to my football team because I just rage about it because it's the one thing you have to do for team unity. I don't care what your personal beliefs are.
Thanks, Drew.
If you want to go home and not take the money, I am totally fine with that. But if you're going to take your $20 million and be part of this football team, you're going to make it harder on this football team to win. And he just made it really hard to win at Kansas City, and he well might have made it harder to win against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Well, Skip, look, I'm going to respect Amari's decision not to take the vaccination. But I don't feel sorry. If he cost his team two victories, I'm all for that. Because it's just like, Skip, a guy getting a penalty late in the ball game and costing his team. That's basically what he did. This is more egregious of the penalties. That's what he did. He cost his team because him not being there. So now when I hear guys speak, oh, it's a team. No. Take that back. Because what you did was not about the team. This was about you. And I'm okay with that. But just call it what it is. But I don't want to hear you mention anything about team. Because when your team was counting on you to get vaccinated, to increase your chances of being here with us throughout the season, you said, I'm going to make a decision based on basically what's in the best interest of me. Skip there.
So put the team in front of what you feel is best for your body. Put the team first. That's what I'm getting from this. Put the team first and deal with your body later. No matter how you feel, just go ahead and take the needles that you don't feel comfortable with for the team. For the team. Forget your body and what you think might happen to your body. I don't know what Amari thinks. I'm vaccinated myself. So, and it took me a while to get vaccinated, but I got vaccinated. But it's a lot of false stuff going on about the vaccination that we're going to get into. But from what I'm getting so far from Skip and Shannon is put the team first. Forget your body. Forget how you feel personally about your body or what you think it might do to your body. Get the vaccine.
Well, a lot of times, what I should have done was take my butt to go see my kids play. What I should have done is been better in my relationship. That's what I should have done.
Yep.
But I did what was in the best interest of the team and to help us win. So that's why I always said, Skip, I was a team guy. I was willing to do whatever it took to help the team win. So I didn't just give lip service to say, yeah, I'm a team guy. But when it came to the team is counting on you, therein lies the difference between a lot of people. A lot of guys say team, and they really, really mean it. Because, Skip, again, the vaccination does not offer you a foolproof that it's 100%. There's nothing. I have read nothing. I've read a lot of documentation. I've talked to a lot of doctors.
Yep.
Skip, anytime they give you surgery, they don't say you're 100% going to be better than ever.
Yep.
There's 100%. They say if you do this and this, there's a 98%, there's a 90%, or you have a 70% cure rate, or this or that. But now everybody wants 100%. If I get this vaccine, I want to make sure I don't get COVID. But there's never been a vaccine. The smallpox, the chickenpox, the measles, rubella, pertussis, none of that is 100%. So for me, Skip,
but key point there. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention say studies show vaccination reduces the chance of severe illness from COVID-19 by 90% or more. From severe illness.
Right.
So obviously, if you get vaccinated and you get COVID, You could have symptoms. It sounds
But
like
they're gonna be
Aaron
less
Rodgers,
severe.
we're going to talk about him later. It sounds like he's still having symptoms from COVID.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what Amari's situation. I have no idea. We always bypass the fact that, oh, well, he'll be okay. Well, I don't know if he's okay or not because you can get rocked by this.
Yeah, because I think Jaylen Brown says he's still recovering from
Yes.
COVID that he had last year. He said he still doesn't have his conditioning. It's still hard for him. Now, maybe some of the NFL players haven't had the symptoms, the severity of that.
Yep.
But that's what the CDC skip. I believe that's what the doctors are saying. The severe symptoms, the hospitalization that would be required if you don't have the vaccination greatly increases without the vaccination.
Okay.
Amari Cooper and others are entitled. But don't give me this thing about the team. Because when you say, oh, you're a team guy, you're a you guy.
You're a you guy.
I'm going to do what's in the best interest of me, and then whatever come in the best interest of the team. And I'm fine doing what's in the best interest, but I don't want to hear you talk about the team.
So,
I've never heard Amari Cooper say anything about I'm going to do what's best for the team. He's a team guy naturally. He never says anything bad about the team or anything like that. But anyway, Drew, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad you're doing better, man.
in the end, Dak got upset. I think it was with Jory's question from USA Today.
They're throwing team stuff out there because his contract. That's what kills me about ESPN and Fox and all them. Once you get paid and you get your contract, that's when they feel like they can just keep throwing it in your face when something don't go right. Oh, we paid you such and such. How dare you catch COVID? Really? Really? It's whatever. They got mad at Zeke last year because Zeke caught COVID. How dare you? We pay you too much money to catch COVID. Okay. Dak, we pay you too much money to have mental health issues because your brother killed himself and you dealing with a severe injury that you didn't think you was going to come back from. Yeah, my bad, Dak. You make $175 million. Don't complain about nothing, right? Shut up and dribble, basically.
Day, and his retort was,
Stephen A. Smith on Kyrie Irving. Anyway, yeah.
I never said Aaron was selfish, so I don't get where you're coming from asking me that question. That's my teammate, that's my brother, and as I said, I'll continue to back him and support him. Well, we get that, but deep down, if you want to tell the truth about it, you also have to be very disappointed in him because he just helped cost you a football game at Kansas City, and you can't tell me otherwise.
Cowboys wasn't winning that game with Cooper anyway. He wasn't winning. They wasn't winning that game with Cooper anyway because Dak did not have time to throw the ball. He was getting hit every play and running for his life, and we didn't have a rushing game. I think we ran for like 40 yards the whole game. Amari Cooper wasn't making a difference. I'm sorry.
I don't know what they said, Skip, but I know how I was when a guy made a dumb play in a ball game. I said, bro, that was a selfish play. Because you could have cost us, or it did cost us. I'm not saying that play, I say, but that play that you made, that didn't help us in this ball game. And later, it might be a more crucial situation where it's nip and tuck. We might not be 14 points ahead, and you get a personal foul, or you do something dumb.
Yep.
But you go to the guy and says, but hey, this is where they are now, guys, is that, you know, for whatever reasons, all of a sudden, I didn't know. I mean, I'm reading studies where they say they need more doctors. And I've been damned if more athletes aren't doctors than I ever seen in my life. Because they know more than the guys that spent 10, 11, 12 years.
Apparently.
Kind of a funny.
All right, so that's that on that. So now look, let's clear something up. Amari Cooper tested positive and caught COVID last Friday. So, of course, from Friday to Sunday, there's no way you're playing. And then today is Thursday. It hasn't even been 7 days. Why did you think Amari Cooper was going to play if he was vaccinated or unvaccinated? It didn't matter. Because normally, I don't know what they do in your state or part of town y'all live in, but what I've seen down here, and my sister is a nurse, and COVID has hit my family. Once you catch COVID, no matter if you asymptomatic or not, they tell you to quarantine for 14 days. That's what they tell. My granddad was asymptomatic. 14 days they gave him. Like the same with my uncles and all that. 14 days automatically, no matter what. That's what they say. So, and they're vaccinated. They're vaccinated. Amari Cooper, vaccinated or not, he wasn't playing Sunday after he caught COVID Friday. Today is Thursday. It's not even 7 days. He's not playing today, no matter if he's vaccinated or not. So it didn't matter. Point blank is he just caught COVID at the worst possible time for the Cowboys because we got 2 games in 4 days. Simple as that. He caught COVID at the worst possible time. Because if he would have caught COVID 2 weeks ago, it wouldn't even be no problem. He'll just miss a game and be right back. Now, CeeDee Lamb is hurt, got a concussion. He's not going to play. Now, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, I don't know why they the media down here tried to hype it up like he had a chance of coming back. No, he don't. No, he don't. He don't have a chance of coming back. It's 4 days. He got a concussion Sunday. Today is Thursday. There's no way he was coming back. And if he did, it would have been foolish. So thank God we got Michael Gallup back. You still got Cedric Wilson. I mean, you got Noah Brown. Do what you can. You still got your 2 running backs. Tyron Smith is back today, so shout out to that. Do what you can, bro. But this whole vaccinated, Amari Cooper missed 2 games because he's unvaccinated. That's not true. That's not true. He was going to miss regardless because he caught COVID Friday. And they're playing Sunday and Thursday. He wasn't going to play these 2 games regardless if he had the vaccination or not. So, like, come on, bro. Yeah, but Dynamite, I mean, that's a game you want to win, the Chiefs. And that's a game I wanted to win bad, but, you know, stuff happens. I'm not mad with it. And then the fact that the defense, without our 2 best defensive linemen, we held them to 19 points. Pat Mahomes didn't throw not 1 touchdown at home. Like, we held them to 19. Like, you got to take some positives out of that game. O-line sucked. Put Connor Williams back in. Because the Connor McGovern experience did not work at all. Put Connor Williams back in. And if Connor Williams hold, he just hold. Get called for holding. Because that Connor McGovern did not work at all. At all. He got destroyed. Chris Jones just destroyed him. And still, dude don't even know when the ball is hiked. He just standing there looking stupid. And you know what? The idiots I was talking about earlier, blaming Dak, they blame Dak for that. They blame Dak for fumbling the ball, even though his left tackle did not move and Dak got hit from behind. Oh, Dak shouldn't fumble there. He get paid too much. Really, bro? Really? Pat Mahomes fumbled too when Parsons sacked him. Y'all ain't saying nothing about that. Y'all sound so stupid. And I hope the people that was on my Facebook talking trash, I hope you see this, because you sound stupid. When quarterbacks get hit from behind, blindsided, 9 times out of 10, they're going to fumble. Dak fumble, Pat Mahomes fumble. Same game. You ain't saying nothing about Pat Mahomes fumbling. Oh, Dak make too much to be doing that. Pat makes more, and he fumbled too. And at least Pat, offensive lineman, attempted to block. He just couldn't block Parsons. Our dude just stood there. Terrence Steele just stayed in that one spot. He didn't even know the ball was snapped. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. But that's my rant for the day. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man, because I know it's Thanksgiving. I hope y'all enjoy y'all families today. And I hope y'all have a good day. I hope y'all have a great day and a great week. Man, this is my off week. And I know everybody's like, oh, it's happy Thanksgiving. I'm sitting there looking at it like, dang, it's Thursday already? Bro, I got to get ready to go back to work on Monday. Monday gonna suck. This week is going by so fast, bruh. So fast. And if you're going shopping for Black Friday, get your boxing skills up. You know, hopefully you don't get whooped and put on YouTube or nothing. Yeah, Pat Mahomes been throwing picks left and right all year, man. But anyway, I'm done with the Dak slander. But before we go, just in case you haven't seen this, exactly, Drew. Let me see if I still got it on here. Let me see something real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna end it with this video. You know, just for my 2K gamers, man. And I'm pretty sure all of y'all seen this before, but we'll play it again. We'll play it again. Matter of fact, I'll go full screen for it. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me turn this Xbox off. Let me turn that off. And I'm gonna go full screen for this. So, man, much love to y'all that came through the Thanksgiving stream. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Rogue Energy for sponsoring. We're gonna end it with this clip. Thank you, Drew. Likewise, man. I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. If I can find a sound. I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving, a great Black Friday if you plan on shopping. Good holidays, which I will be on before Christmas and, New Year's and all that. But, happy holidays to all you guys. Hope y'all have a great day and enjoy that food, man. Don't eat too much. Don't gain all the weight that you're going to have to lose back. Trust me, I've done it. Look, I'm going to have to take it easy today because I've been eating all week stuff that I haven't eaten in a while. So, SmackDown is tomorrow. I don't know. Cause I just now watched NXT this morning, and I started AEW and I gotta finish that. So yeah, I'm gonna catch up. I'll catch up by tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll let y'all know on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. Let's go ahead and take a look at this preview real quick. Where is my sound? That's what's up, Dynamite.
Just a mirage from Kofi Kingston. Who could forget the incredible comeback story of Edge?
Yes, sir.
Every move
I can't wait.
Is just thunderous.
In a universe populated by monsters, giants, and larger-than-life beings, I was determined to find my own path to the top of the mountain in sports entertainment.
My GM mode is back. Got the old Goldberg with the greatness beard. There you go, man. They dropped the early trailer, which I went into details on YouTube. So if you haven't checked that video out on YouTube, make sure you follow the YouTube. And I go into details. I break down stuff that I saw in that trailer. We put it in slow motion and everything. So some things you might have missed. And if I missed something, let me know in the comment section on YouTube. So, but I definitely broke that video down on YouTube. So make sure you check that out, man. Much love to y'all once again. Hope y'all have a great one. Let me see if my sounds work. Let me try my sounds. They might not work. They're still not working. I don't understand it. Yeah, they're still not working. They're not playing at all. So. Yeah, they're on and everything. They're just not playing. Let me see. Try it again. Yeah, I got to figure out what's going on with that. But much love to y'all, man. Have a great Thanksgiving. Y'all be safe and have a good one, man.
Round one. Fight.